The following news script is based on a video published on YouTube titled King Charles Presides over the Lord High Admiral's Division at Britannia Royal Naval College. The video, available to the global audience through the YouTube platform, captures a formal and historically significant royal engagement in which King Charles III appears as the central figure, presiding over the Lord High Admiral's Division ceremony at the Britannia Royal Naval College in Dartmouth, United Kingdom. Uploaded as a visual record of a royal duty deeply rooted in naval tradition, the video not only documents the ceremonial proceedings, but also presents a powerful visual narrative centered on the appearance, presence, and fashion presentation of King Charles III, whose role in this event resembles that of a leading actor embodying history, authority, and continuity on a grand national stage. From the opening frames of the video, viewers are immediately drawn to the atmosphere of formality and reverence that defines the occasion. The historic surroundings of the Britannia Royal Naval College, with its imposing architecture and disciplined formations, create a setting that amplifies the significance of every movement and gesture. Against this backdrop, King Charles III emerges as the focal point of attention, his arrival signaling the start of a carefully orchestrated ceremony. While the event itself holds military and constitutional importance, it is the visual impact of the king's appearance that captures sustained interest, transforming the footage into a compelling study of fashion as a tool of symbolic communication. King Charles III appears wearing a formal naval ceremonial uniform associated with his role as Lord High Admiral, a title that carries deep historical weight within the British monarchy. The uniform is meticulously tailored, presenting a structured silhouette that conveys authority and discipline while maintaining an unmistakable sense of elegance. The fabric, dark and refined in tone, reflects the seriousness of the occasion, while the sharp lines of the jacket emphasize military precision. Every element of the garment appears deliberate, reinforcing the idea that royal fashion, particularly in a military context, is governed by tradition, protocol, and visual clarity rather than personal whim. The uniform is further enhanced by an array of medals, insignia, and decorative elements carefully arranged across the chest. These details are not merely ornamental. They represent service, honor, and the enduring bond between the monarchy and the armed forces. As the camera captures closer views, the craftsmanship of these decorations becomes evident, each piece reflecting decades, and in some cases centuries, of tradition. The placement of each medal follows strict ceremonial guidelines, underscoring how fashion in this context operates within a framework as precise as the ceremony itself. What distinguishes King Charles III's fashion presence in this video is the balance it strikes between tradition and modern sensibility. While the uniform adheres closely to established designs passed down through generations, the overall presentation feels composed and contemporary. There is a noticeable absence of excess or theatrical embellishment, suggesting a conscious choice to emphasize restraint and dignity. This approach aligns with King Charles III's long-standing reputation for valuing timeless style, heritage craftsmanship, and sustainability over fleeting fashion trends. Beyond the clothing itself, the king's overall presentation contributes significantly to the fashion narrative. His grooming is impeccable, with neatly styled hair and polished footwear completing the look. His posture, calm and assured, reinforces the authority conveyed by the uniform. Fashion, in this context, extends beyond fabric and tailoring to encompass body language, movement, and presence. Each step taken by the king, each pause during the proceedings, enhances the visual coherence of his appearance, making it clear that he understands the performative aspect of his role. The setting of the Britannia Royal Naval College plays a crucial role in elevating the impact of the king's fashion choices. The historic buildings, disciplined cadets, and ceremonial formations create a visual harmony with the uniform, making the king appear seamlessly integrated into the environment. This harmony gives the video a cinematic quality, as if viewers are witnessing a carefully staged historical drama rather than a contemporary event. In this sense, King Charles III occupies a position similar to that of an actor portraying a monarch in a period film, with the crucial distinction that this performance is real, unscripted, and deeply connected to national identity. From a broader perspective, The video highlights how royal fashion functions as a form of visual storytelling. Every aspect of King Charles III's attire communicates messages about continuity, duty, and leadership. Unlike celebrity fashion, which often aims to surprise, provoke, or challenge conventions, royal fashion seeks to reassure and stabilize. The king's uniform reassures viewers that traditions are being upheld and that the institutions they represent remain intact. This consistency is particularly important in times of social and political change, where symbols of continuity carry significant emotional weight. The digital distribution of the video via YouTube adds another layer of meaning to the fashion narrative. Historically, such royal appearances would have been limited to state broadcasts or official photographs. Today, platforms like YouTube allow audiences worldwide to observe every detail in high resolution, replaying moments and engaging in discussions across social media. This accessibility has transformed royal fashion into a subject of global analysis, where uniforms and ceremonial attire are examined with the same level of attention as red carpet looks worn by actors and entertainers. King Charles III's fashion choices in this appearance also reflect his personal journey within the monarchy. Having spent decades as Prince of Wales, he has long understood the power of clothing to shape public perception. Throughout his life, his style has been characterized by classic tailoring, traditional patterns, and an appreciation for craftsmanship. As king, these preferences are now expressed within a more formal and symbolic framework, but the underlying philosophy remains unchanged. The uniform he wears in the video is not simply a requirement of his role. It is an extension of his long-held sartorial values. Another compelling aspect of the king's appearance is how it contrasts with contemporary fashion culture, which is often defined by rapid change and experimentation. In an era dominated by fast fashion and viral trends, the king's look stands as a testament to the enduring power of consistency. The uniform does not seek to redefine style or capture attention through novelty. Instead, it commands respect through familiarity and tradition. This steadfast approach gives the look its authority, making it memorable precisely because it resists change. As the ceremony continues, the video captures moments of interaction between King Charles III and the naval cadets. These interactions further demonstrate how fashion can mediate relationships of authority. While the uniform clearly establishes hierarchy, the king's composed expression and measured gestures introduce a sense of approachability. This balance reflects the evolving nature of modern monarchy, where leaders are expected to uphold tradition while remaining relatable to the public. Throughout the video, King Charles III maintains a calm and focused demeanor, reinforcing the impression that he is fully comfortable in his role. His fashion presentation supports this impression, projecting confidence without arrogance. The uniform becomes a visual extension of his responsibilities, reminding viewers that leadership in this context is not about personal expression, but about representing something larger than oneself. In many ways, the video positions King Charles III as the protagonist of a living historical narrative. Like an actor in a grand historical production, he relies on costume, setting, and movement to convey meaning. However, unlike a fictional portrayal, this narrative is grounded in real tradition and real responsibility. The fashion elements on display are therefore not merely aesthetic choices, but integral components of a constitutional and cultural performance. The significance of this appearance extends beyond the ceremony itself. By presenting himself in such a composed and traditional manner, King Charles III reinforces the visual language of the monarchy for a new generation of viewers. For younger audiences encountering royal ceremonies primarily through digital platforms, fashion becomes a key entry point into understanding tradition and authority. The uniform serves as a bridge between past and present, connecting centuries-old customs with contemporary modes of viewing and engagement. In conclusion, the YouTube video documenting King Charles III presiding over the Lord High Admiral's division offers far more than a simple record of a ceremonial event. It provides a rich and layered exploration of how fashion operates at the highest levels of public life. Through his carefully selected uniform, impeccable presentation, and composed demeanor, King Charles III demonstrates how clothing can communicate leadership, continuity, and respect for tradition. The fashion elements captured in the video elevate the ceremony, transforming it into a moment of living history that resonates with audiences around the world. As royal events continue to be shared and consumed through modern platforms, appearances like this underscore the enduring importance of fashion as a powerful tool of visual storytelling, ensuring that the image of leadership remains both authoritative and timeless.